What's up, fam? Now, mpox, monkeypox, as we can see from the news, it's the next pandemic, and they have all type of things coming out. I came across this right here, and it says the whistleblower, Bill Gates inserting HIV in monkeypox vaccine. Bill Gates is planning to cause a monkeypox pandemic by releasing a lab-created version of the bioweapon and then releasing a vaccine for the virus that is even deadlier than the disease. A whistleblower from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation has already warned the world that Gates is seeding the monkeypox virus in major cities via chemtrails. Now the whistleblower is warning that the mpox pandemic is only phase 1 of the master plan. Phase 2 involves the vaccines, which are currently in development and contain HIV antigens, the proteins produced by the HIV that trigger an immune response in the body and lead to full-blown AIDS. And we have this video here, and we're going to take a look at this video too, but I want to go back and address whistleblower, because there are no whistleblowers. For me, they just can release information when they're allowed to release information. Okay? Bill and Melinda Gates are two inverts, devil puppets. They only do what they're told. So, ride with me on where I'm at looking at this, And I do believe that the vaccines that they're giving out are more deadlier than anything that they're saying is the cause of why you need a vaccine. Now, anything right here that said the proteins produced by the HIV that trigger an immune response, I figure anything and currently in development and contain HIV antigens. I believe that anything that they're having antigens or triggering is only triggering the ones that have already had the vaccines. So I want you to know where I'm at with that. But this monkeypox, this is what they're targeting the population as the next pandemic, and they're giving us every type of scenario we can think of. So let's take a look at this. Let me see if I can get this going. Hold on.
The truth, because we've been part of something monstrous. For years, I thought I could rationalize it, that I was working for the greater good. But I can't ignore the truth any longer. The man I was working for, Bill Gates, he wants to release a virus, one that will change the world in the most horrifying way possible. They are calling it mpox, but it's more...
First of all, Bill Gates is not releasing anything. It's the ones in control of everything. They're the one that are releasing anything. The information to make you go and run and get a shot for a common cold, and they told you the name of it at first because you say you want to hear the truth. So they told you the truth at first when they said coronavirus. That was the truth. Coronavirus, aka common cold. And then once you caught on, they changed it, because that's what wicked does. They lie and manipulate. And you say they have to tell you the truth. They tell you the truth in the beginning, and then they manipulate it and lie. And now they're telling us that Bill Gates is doing something. We know Bill Gates don't control nothing. And we also know that Bill Gates is a transgendered man. It's a female. And Melinda Gates is a transgendered female. It's a man. So they're inverted and they're liars and they're deceivers. So all they do is have their names and their faces attached to whatever is being planned against the people. Okay, let's continue.
It's more than that. not just a disease, it's a bioweapon. Mpox is designed to mimic the deadliest strains of HIV, but it's far more insidious. They are working on what they're calling mega HIV, an incurable form of the virus that spreads through the air, through touch, through the tiniest droplets of saliva. It'll be like nothing we've seen before. It'll spread like wildfire, unstoppable, and it's meant to wipe us out. This virus has a lifespan of 2 years, and once you're infected, there's no cure. No medicine will help you. It behaves like VAIDS and turbo cancer, but it's way more contagious. And the worst part, they don't plan to acknowledge it. The elite will pretend it doesn't exist, while people are left to die thinking they're suffering from something called long Mpox. They'll be told to keep up with the...
Okay, just like they have long COVID. And I truly believe, until I'm proven wrong, once they, descend on this right here, that the only ones that are going to show expedient reactions are the ones that are already vaccinated. Everything that they're coming out to scare the people with are going to hit the vaccinated. And can they drop stuff through the chemtrails to cause things? Yes. But I think, and this is just what I think, is that anything that they're coming up with and they're dropping and they're pushing out is only really going to affect the ones that are already vaccinated and have whatever it is that can be triggered in them with the vaccines. So when I look at this, because I want to try to not make you feel panicky, when I look at this, I look at whatever they're talking about is only going to affect the ones that are getting those shots, getting boosted, running all around. I think this is going to affect them, and it may affect us in some way, the unvaccinated, but not as harshly as the ones that already have the vaccines and those nanobots and everything that can promote their death or whatever. Okay? Let's keep listening.
The vaccine schedule, even though the vaccines contain HIV, and be told to go home and wait for the end. But that's not all. Gates, he's planning to spray virus molecules from planes hidden in chemtrails, and he's going to douse the world with even more aluminum. He claims it's for depopulation, to cleanse the planet, to go back to basics, he says, but it's genocide, plain and simple. I thought I could live with it, but I can't. People need to know the truth. They need to know what's coming.
Disturbingly, evidence of the whistleblower's claims are already playing out before our eyes. Pox virus vaccines funded by Gates and ready for global distribution. For those who affordable, rxstore.com. Big in to end this madness. Rather than protecting the world from genocidal billionaires, US government labs are working on creating more dangerous and infectious hybrid strains of monkeypox. This bold and dangerous endeavour aims to splice together genes from the dominant monkeypox clade, which usually causes only a rash and flu-like symptoms, with a more lethal strain known for inflicting severe disease. The goal? To unlock the genetic secrets that make monkeypox so deadly, all in the name of advancing treatments and vaccines for humans. As it turns out, Congress knows that Anthony Fauci and Gates have been working on this plan for years. Fauci was busted hiding...
First of all, Fauci and Gates are puppets, so they're not the ones working on anything. All I hear is, this is some things that they have already worked on. They have already designed. That's why we have planes already in the air, spewing out stuff. We have no idea. They're spraying us every day, all over the world. We see them spraying stuff. We know what chemtrails are. We know what that is, and it's nothing that is a coincidence or by accident. And that's how I look at it. They already have the plane spraying things. So we're already comfortable with that. Now they can spray down whatever they want to cause any type of reaction in any human.
Plans to create a mutant monkeypox virus that could start a pandemic. So why hasn't Fauci been prosecuted already? And why are Congress allowing these sick plans to continue?
And I can tell you why they're allowing everything, because they run everything. And everything they do is planned. It's what they want to do. And government, all of government is their jurisdiction, for lack of a better word. It's their jurisdiction. They have control over the government, over the land, over everything, the air, over everything. So why they give you all of this whistleblowing crap, and this, that, and the other, it's irrelevant to me. Because they, the ones in control, the fallen ones, the ones that came down here and made this hell and make us live like they want us to and make us do, well, not do, but basically do, because we live in a materialistic world, and it's their platform. It's their fucking platform. They can do whatever the fuck they want to, and they do it. And then they give us all of these hyper things and hypes, is what I meant to say. Hype, hooplas, panic things, But like I said before, I think anything they drop in, or whatever symptoms that they say is going to come up, and whatever they say is going to be promoted through their spraying of the air, is really going to affect the ones that have been running to get their poison in the first place. Those vaccines, those boosters, and we will see those reactions in them as it happened. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. I don't get alarmed. I don't get panicked, because I think anything they come up with, if they can make something to trigger this or that, it's because they know with those vaccines and those nanobots, they can trigger whatever they want to in any of the vaccinated, in the multiple boosted that they want to. That's why they got them vaccinated. And my thing is, evidently, they need more vaccinated. And they need to keep charging the nanobots. And I feel like we will never, ever stop hearing about why we need to get vaccinated to capture more, and why we will never need to stop getting boosted to charge up those nanobots so that they can control that human host and make it have whatever they want it to have.
This rabbit hole goes deep, and we have the information after this important word from our sponsor. Today's sponsor is AffordableRxStore.com. Big Pharma, in collusion with the Biden-Harris regime, have purposefully caused the price of medicines to skyrocket in America. Effective, affordable medicines that actually work are deliberately hidden from the public because they really don't.
I don't, you know what? When it comes to the medicines and the medications that they're giving the vaccinated or whatever, they can say they're hiding and they're doing all of this, but everybody's getting paid in this agenda because it's all about breaking down, getting those shots in, getting control of those bodies, being a portal, being a host for the demonic entities that they want to come. Because I'm just going to keep it real. This is how I feel. And this is what's happening. So they have panic messages. They have this type of shit right here. I call it, what is it? Fear mongering, scare tactics, telling you all type of shit. But to me, anything they come up with seems irrelevant because, like I said, I feel like we may get some residual of whatever it is, but our immune systems are intact. Okay? We didn't take no shots. We may feel some residual effects, but we're not going to feel none of that shit what they talking about because we're not nanobot controlled. And that's what I want to say.
Don't want you to be healthy. That's partnered with AffordableRxStore.com. Their FDA-approved medicines, including ivermectin, hydroxychloroquine, and fenbendazole, are high-quality.
And I don't know what he's talking about, hydroxychloroquine. I don't take no pills. I'm not going to take no damn pills. Nothing. Okay? So anybody promoting any type of medications on a website, I'm not down with none of that stuff. So hydroxychloroquine and whatever this one said, nope.
Quality generics, meaning customers can save a whopping 70% compared to their brand name counterpart.
Okay, I don't know what else is going on, but I just wanted to address that little bit of information that I seen. And maybe, you know what?
Virus that's even deadlier than the disease. A whistleblower from the Bill and
Oh, okay. That's what I wanted to address. This that came across me. And I'm like, I don't care what they come up with. Every variant is a reaction of a shot to me. So I'm letting you know. Every variant is a reaction of a shot. Okay? Any new shit they come up with, they finna spray or drop or whatever the fuck they finna say is outbreaking or whatever the fuck. Excuse me. I feel like it's only going to affect those that are multiple shot, that will keep lining up, those that are getting boosted, and I feel like it's not really going to affect us, the unvaxxed. Okay? It's not really going to affect us. Like I said, it may be residual shits. We may sneeze or cough or whatever, but our immune systems are intact and we don't have no nanobots running nothing in us. So I feel like all of this shit we need to look at, not in a panic mode, but in what is transpiring. And we need to look at it at like who is going to affect. It's not going to affect us in this way. When they come up with this shit, it's going to affect them in that way. And we don't know what the fuck they're looking at. They may be in the metaverse. Anyway, y'all be safe out here. I love you.